Welcome back to another episode of Win One Take One. Now today we're up against Man United and Man City, so hopefully if we can avoid defeat in both of those matches, that'll be great. Even if we get 1 point out of 6, that'll be perfectly fine by me as well, because we've been on a terrible run for. We won 2 out of the last 5, then we've lost 3. We're going to kick it off by doing the Europa League second round knockout draw, whatever. So we've done the first knockout round draw in the last episode, and we got sent at the end, and we actually get Celtic or Napoli. I expect Napoli to go through, but if we get Celtic, I'll be more than happy with that, because I think we could knock them out, because I rested players for that second leg and we dominated them at home. But I think we will get Napoli, which I think will be a good match as well. There's not really too much to talk about, apart from Tottenham might face Arsenal in the next round, which will be very, very interesting. So yeah, we'll fast forward now and we'll get into the match against Manchester United. First off, what I need to do is put Trigueros to Southampton. I forgot to do that at the end of the last episode. I'm typing so much, honestly, it doesn't recognise my... I even typed really slow that time. Get it sorted, FM. It's ridiculous. There we are, Southampton. He was a good squad player for us. Disappointing to lose him. Our bench is getting quite a bit weaker now. Let's have a look at what we can do for our starting lineup. Ogbonna is suspended. I'd rather... Winston is only on 89%. I'd rather not play him, but whatever. Fabregas is on 90%, but I need to play him. He's obviously our best centre midfielder. Valencia or Moses. Valencia's not on good form. He's got 7.2 in his last 5 games, so we'll keep him in. We'll just go with this team and see how it works out. And we'll do the match on defensive. Looking at the instructions, we won't look for the overlap. We will do direct passing though, and we'll just pump it into the box with float crosses as well. Instead of narrow, we'll go balanced. Oh no, we'll go fairly wide. So we'll head into the match against Manchester United now, and I'll be right back in 1 second. So Manchester United, who are actually 13th in the league, have lost 4 out of their last 5 matches. I think one of them was in the Champions League to PSG, and one was to Chelsea. But then they lost to Leicester. I can't remember who the other ones were. So let's have a look at the team. De Gea, Shaw, Rojo, Smalling, Jones at right back. Schneiderlin and Schweinsteiger, Young, Mata, Rooney and Martial. You already know my team. I've done my team talks and stuff. So we'll head into the match. Let's see if we can get anything from this match. See if my theory from the last episode is true, that form doesn't matter when you're playing the big teams. It's sort of what I think, because they're 13th in the league. They're doing terrible, but I think they'll still do better than us. But we'll find out. We might have a highlight here. Fabregas finds Noble. Come on, don't get chased down. Pass it somewhere. You're going the wrong way. Out to Martin. Song to Noble. Fabregas, he's got a bit of space there. Plays it in for Sacco, he shoots. Good save by De Gea. Come on. Creswell will take the corner. So between Tompkins can't get there. He heads it towards goal, but actually, it said he headed it towards goal, but it went out towards the touchline. But we're doing well. We've had a good couple of chances so far. We've had 7 shots, 8 even. 1 half chance. They're playing a weird formation as well, the 2 defensive midfielders. I was a bit surprised when that popped up. But we've got through half an hour so far. They've got slightly better average ratings than us. We're on 6.86, they're on 6.91. They've had a half chance now as well. But heading into half time, I'm not going to change anything. I'll keep on defensive. But I think we're doing good so far. I'll say you're unlucky, because we could have taken the lead. We'll ask Zidane to do a team talk as well. See what he says. Tells Valencia to go and prove a point. Yeah, he's only got a 6.6 rating, so it's probably justified. Come on, start of the second half. I'm not sure whether to try and exploit Phil Jones at right back. It didn't work in the last episode where we tried to do that for Southampton when they played Ward-Prowse there, so I'm not going to do that. Here we are, De Gea towards Mata. Can Creswell get it? He can, but he heads it to no one. Jones to Smalling, out to Mata. Switches it to Young. A lot of space for Young there. Martin will tackle him, and he gets past Schweinsteiger as well. Valencia, can he find the ball for Sacco? He's just going to hold it up, I think. He's going for it himself. He shoots it, it goes wide. Disappointing way to end the highlight, really. They brought in Fellaini for Martial, so they are playing him up front, which is a bit weird. But we've got through 60 odd minutes, and honestly, I'm fine with 0-0. Fabregas is our best player. We'll take Valencia off for Moses. Fabregas is on 68%, so I might have to take him off. I'll keep him on for now. Fabregas will be my final sub. Let's look at my defence. I'll take Song off for Kuyate. And we'll keep it like this. Mata's got a free kick, whips it in. Tompkins can head it away. Creswell will pick it up. Can he find a pass? Yeah, no. Jones gets it. Who's number 15? He should have got it there. Is that Sacco? Yeah, Sacco should have got that. Young. Good tackle by Martin. Back out to Shaw. Brings it in for Young. Schweinsteiger. Mata. He's got a shot away and he's scored. Oh, I think that's harsh on us. We've played well. Immediately I'm going to make some changes. I might take Fabregas off for Zarate and sort of kind of match their formation, but we have the two higher players there. So I'll go route 1, a higher tempo. We'll close them down more. Might as well get stuck in as well. I'll put whipped crosses. And we'll see how that goes. I'm disappointed that we did concede there. Our biggest problem is we can't get shot on target. But at the same time, I don't like work ball into the box. I'm going to go to Overload. I went to Overload a bit early in the last match against Southampton and they ended up scoring the second goal, which that probably might happen here as well. Bring on Valencia for Mata. We're going to have to push up higher, take more risks, shoot on sight. Yeah, prevent the goalkeeper, short distribution. Right. Come on. Just one last chance. That's all we need. They've only had one half chance against us as well. I am a bit gutted that we're losing this match. It's going to be the end, this highlight. This probably won't come to anything. There it is. We lose against Manchester United. A game that we probably should have won. It reminds me of the game against Chelsea where we were all over them, but then we drew with them at the end. I don't think we deserve to win that match, but at the same time, I'll say we're unlucky. And we're going to have to find out which player we're going to lose to Manchester United now. So I'll go into the randomizer and I'll be right back. The way my luck's going, this will end up being an amazing player. So we'll go and we'll press go on which player are we going to lose. Snodgrass, that's absolutely fine. I think he was on my bench for the last match, but that was the first time he had ever been on my bench. I think he might have played against Celtic in the Europa League match. It didn't mean anything. But I'm perfectly happy to get rid of Snodgrass. We won him from Norwich earlier in the season. Now we'll give him to Manchester United. So I'll do that. There's no point really seeing it on screen. It only takes a few seconds, and then I'll go in and we'll go and play Manchester City. Time for the second match of today's episode. It's against Manchester City. We'll take a quick look at their team. Hart, Kolarov, Otamendi, Company, Zabaleta, Toure, Delph, Nasri, De Bruyne, Aguero, Sterling. So it's a pretty strong team. Man City are actually second in the league behind Chelsea, so I'm expecting them to probably be better than Manchester United were in the last match, which is probably going to be a bad sign for us. David Silva must be injured because he's not even on the bench, I guess. Anyway, we'll go into the match now, and hopefully we can cause an upset. Come on. I'm fully expecting a defeat here. Do I win? If I win, I can cash in and take De Bruyne, Aguero, Yaya Toure, Joe Hart. I could take anybody that I wanted, or I could just randomise it and get like a random good player. But yeah, they've had 4 shots already. That's ridiculous. 3 of them were long shots though, so that's quite good for me. I'm fine with being on defensive right now. I've had 50% possession, which is decent. So crossing has been poor. No, I'm going to remove that. Okay, I will listen to this on now. I'll remove that. I've had a couple of shots now, but no highlights, which is absolutely fine by me. Retain possession. No, I'm not going to retain possession. I think 46% against Man City is fine for me. Come on, just get into half time. 0-0. There we are. And that's probably the most boring first half I've ever seen. Nothing happened at all. I'll certainly tell them that we're doing well. I'll say I'm pleased. The goalkeeper was looking nervous, which is always a bad sign, but he's delighted with the team talk. That's pretty good. I'm not going to change anything. 0-0 will be absolutely fine by me. Don't concern that I do have his fitness towards the end of the match. Hopefully that doesn't play into it. Come on, Payet. But we're doing decent. Like, they didn't get an early goal, which is always a good thing for us, because then it means we have to go and chase the game. We can still play how we want to play right now. But yeah, I'm going to make a change now. 57 minutes. I think that's a good time to make the first sub. Fabregas is on 76. He's not really playing well either, so I'll take him off for Obiang, who he's actually been doing quite good in training for us. So I'll put him as a box-to-box. Yeah, why not? Might be quite interesting. But Fabregas, he's a bit tired. He was tired in the last match against Man U, where I think I also subbed him off. I can't remember. But it's still no highlights at all. This is ridiculous. We'll go in. We'll make. I'll make one more change. I'm going to save the other one for later in the game. We'll bring on Kouyaté for Song. We'll change the instructions. We'll say a slightly deeper line. No, now we'll start. We'll pump ball into the box back on. Yeah, I think that might work well for us. Hopefully we can start catching them out as they push forward a bit more. But I do have one more sub. I didn't want to make it too early because obviously the fitness concerns. I didn't want someone to pull up injured towards the end of the match and us be down to 10 men. I brought on Clichy and Fernando. Right, 76. This is where I'm going to make my final change. Noble perhaps. Payet could do coming off actually. Payet or Noble. I'll take Payet off for Valencia. We'll get some more pace in there. Switch these two around. I'm gonna. Do I go to contain? That's a question. Oh, there's a highlight. First time in the match. If they score, I'll be heartbroken. They've gone by the stats. They've been better. Come on, get their head of Nasri. Yes, Kouyaté picks it up. Come on, that's a good ball for Valencia. Can he find Sacco? Come on, shoot! That's a terrible shot. Really, that's like the only highlight that's happened so far. we'll take a look at the league table. So they are second. They're comfortable in second, but they want to try and catch Chelsea, obviously. So they might try and push forward for the winner. So I'll go to Conte and we'll sit deeper. And yeah, I'll put a bit more discipline on. I still don't know whether that works or not. I can't decide whether it's effective. But we're on to Contain. 86th minute. We can change it even more to play even safer. We'll just clear ball to flanks. Right, yeah. We'll do we want to waste? Yeah, we'll waste time as well. Why not? Come on, just get us through to the end of the match. There's one highlight in the match. It was our shot and it was terrible. Oh, they've got a corner in the 92nd minute. They put it to Navas. Come on, please tackle him. Yes, Spiegel. We're going to get away with a 0-0 draw. That's absolutely fine by me. The run of bad form we've been on, that's perfect for me. A 0-0 draw. Nice boring match. I know it wasn't the best for you guys to watch, but it allows us to swap one of our players. I'll say, yeah, it was a great result. Hopefully we can lose one of the players we don't like, and if we pick up a cheeky Aguero, I'll be over the moon. So we'll head into the randomizer now and we'll see which player we're going to take. First off, we'll see which player we're going to lose to Man City. So this is it. Hopefully we can lose a bad player. We have only got a small team now, so I think we've got 23 players. So there's a higher chance of us losing a big player than if we had like a team of 25, obviously. So we'll press go. Which player are we going to lose to Man City? It is Enner Valencia. Now, an interesting thing is, since we played Manchester United, Giggs was the caretaker manager because Van Gaal got sacked. Now Ancelotti is their manager, and he's just came out. I've just seen a news item about it saying Man United are after Enner Valencia. So he's actually going to go to Man City, so that's quite interesting. So now I'll switch Valencia to. In fact, I'll randomise the Man City player first, so I'll be right back. This is my the best part of the series for me is seeing which player we can take from a big team. From Arsenal earlier this season, we got Cech. From Chelsea, we got Fabregas. So two big players there. We got like Yedlin from Spurs or something as well, so it can go the other way. No, I can't remember who we got from Spurs. Yedlin we got from Sunderland, but he was on loan from Spurs. I can't remember who we got from Spurs. My memory's gone awful. But anyway, we'll go in, we'll press go, and we'll see which player we're going to take from Man City. It is Yaya Toure. Our midfield is stacked right now. I'd rather have like Aguero, obviously, or Sterling, because he's great on the game as well. But Yaya Toure is a fantastic addition to the team. So I'll head into FM now, and I'll switch the two players around. So the player we lost was Enner Valencia. He is a big loss for us, I've got to say. But whatever, really. It's part of the series, you've got to put up with it. We'll type in Manchester City. There we are, Man City, and he goes off to join them. He might actually be quite good for them, you know. He'll be a decent squad player. But now, I'll go and select Man City. This is what I was actually talking about. Ancelotti chases Valencia. It's literally just happened and we happen to lose him. I quite like it when random thing like that happens. But we'll go into Man City. Yaya Toure, just seen he's their vice captain. We'll go and take him. Look at those stats. He's 32 years old, but we'll now move him to my club. There we are, Yaya Toure. Welcome to West Ham United. Now, it means I'll have to have a rethink about my formation again, because we can have Song, Fabregas and Yaya Toure as a midfield three. That is fantastic. I'll probably change to this again, the way that I had this. Where is he? Yaya Toure. Put him in midfield and let's see where he's good at. He's good as a deep line playmaker, so I might have Fabregas as the advanced playmaker like that. But that's absolutely perfect for us. So thank you guys for watching. 2 matches, 1 goal where we lost against Manchester United, but we drew against Man City, so it wasn't great for us. Next episode, we're up against Man United again. This time it's away from home, so it might be a little harder. Even though we lost last time, I think it'll be even harder to win this one. And then I think it's Southampton on New Year's, not Sunderland on New Year's Day. They're 19th in the league, so that means they'll probably beat me. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.